Well, here you go. The medallion came in, thanks be to God. And the medallions are a sign of the Lord's blessing. There's 3 of them coming down. The Lord blesses us as we come forth. He blesses us so that we come, and He blesses us as we go. So, it's just delightful. Praise the Lord. It's here. Right now they're installing the 3rd one in the middle of the aisle. So if you were here last Sunday, you saw we had this medallion and the one in the back. Today they're installing the one in the center. So by this weekend, we should have all 3, which is great news. There's a lot to celebrate, and I'm just so thankful for everyone. One of the things that I want to celebrate is just a few updates from this week. We just had such great community time. All Saints Day was a big day for community. We had the school do the 5th graders dressed up as saints, and it was beautiful. Like they all memorized what their saint did and who they were. So they gave a little testimony, and I found it really striking to hear just the stories of the saints from these young people. It was inspiring to be reminded of what we're all called to do. On All Saints Day, I also celebrated a Mass in the Extraordinary Form, which is the old rite of the Church. So it's just one of the things in our liturgy and our history of the Church. So that was a special night too, on the Feast of All Saints. In preparation for All Saints, I went and visited the 5th grade classroom, and I took lots of questions, and we talked about the process of becoming a saint and what it means to be a saint, etc. And the kids, the 5th graders, just have great questions, and I had a blast. We had too much fun, actually. Speaking of visiting classrooms, I also got to visit kindergarten this week, and they asked me all kinds of great questions like, do I have a driver's license? And what's my second favorite color? So that was also a delight. And just to spend time with them, as a spiritual father, is good quality time I appreciate. So thank you to the teachers who invited me to join them. Also, I was invited by the 6th grade teachers to this morning. And I hung out with the 6th graders outside. We met up in the beautiful amphitheater that we have at the school. And the 6th graders had prepared a bunch of great questions about heaven and hell, about angels, about me, about confession. It was awesome. It was so good. And I just challenged them. I took them very seriously. I thought they had great questions. I spoke to them with great reverence, and I told them, hey, these questions are not just about your head, they're also questions of the heart, and I don't expect to have these things all figured out with you today. But they were so attentive, and they asked more questions. It was awesome. So it was a good time with 6th grade. Also this week, a really special thing that happened was we celebrated All Souls Day. All Souls Day is a beautiful day that the church gives us to remember and pray for our departed friends and family. And this year obviously is unique in a lot of ways, but it was just so good to come together to celebrate the Mass of All Souls. And at 10 a.m. Mass, we had the bereavement ministry and Sister Dimpna put together a beautiful ceremony where they read names of the deceased of our parish from the last year, and they lighted candles, one for each of the 12 months of the year, and they read specifically the people who died on that month. And so that just kind of was good to be together with the morning crowd for that. And then in the evening, we did a similar service with a Mass, where we lighted a candle for each individual. These beautiful beeswax candles that you could smell the beeswax, and they kind of crackled as they burned. All these things that I think actually helped create a space where people could mourn and give themselves to the Lord, give their beloved to the Lord. And the sign of lighting the candles from the Easter candle was beautiful too, because the Easter candle is a sign of Jesus, and Jesus is the one who pours himself out to ignite our souls. Even as we're being spent and passing from this life, he ignites us to new life, and fire purifies and cleanses us and prepares us for heaven, which is why we come together to pray. It was a great day. It was beautiful. So thank you for everyone who participated, and I'm just so honored again to be a part of this community. God bless you all.